welcome to Monday Night.
I hear voices in my head, they capture me.
In WWE today, set to address the WWE 2020 Men's Royal Rumble match winner, Drew McIntyre last week. MVP trying to provide himself as the businessman MVP tonight.
Yeah, and last Monday night, the Monday Night Messiah, we are going to see the first ever sermon.
Shayna Baszler gnawing at the neck of Becky.
Oh, man.
Well, we turn our attention now back to Randy Orton. If you were a famer, Edge in his return to Raw took out the man he wants, a man who's twice surgically repaired his neck, then the exact same price.
Still, again, explanation of more than it hurt Edge.
I don't know about that.
Come on, Randy, just like everybody else. There was one point in time, brother, we were best friends, man. We did it all. After Edge had retired, he would often ask me, he'd say, Matt, years later, after he retired due to injury, and you took that away. Who are you? Matt.
Matt Hardy did not want to suffer the same fate, and he will.
Come on, Randy.
Tonight, I'm supposed to face Matt, but after what happened last week, I'm sorry, that's not gonna. Even still, from what I understand, Matt is last week. That is not going. The Hardys are known for jumping off of lows, but even still, if Matt Hardy.
Oh, wait a second.
Stop. Randy, instead of talking about me, why don't you find... Well, you took his surgically repaired... I mean, after last week, I can relate. What in the hell is wrong with you, Randy Orton? But I asked you that, did you? You didn't like it so exact same way you made Edge feel. All of this, my hand, Randy, no one can. I'm not ready. You. WWE doctors in the back, they won't clear me, but I'm a man of my word. I am here, Randy. Grit. I have grit. You can knock me and Edge down all you want. We will all. I don't know what the future holds for terms. It will be determined on...
You should have said goodbye last week while you could still leave the arena. Look at you, you're a sitting duck. What could you do? What could you do? Nobody will ever understand why I did what I did. I respect you and everything you have done. I always have, I always will. But I love him like a brother. Listen, I am truly sorry.
Did we just hear an apology from the Viper?
I don't know. We heard him say that he...
See
He's anticipating.
No, take the chair and get out of.
This is not going to end well.
Come on, Randy, that's enough.
With Randy Orton.
I think the word.
Hardy is done. Enough. Enough, Randy.
The minute is a strong enough word.
Imagine the horror, if he's watching the horror. Oh, no. Randy, don't do it, Randy. Randy, no!
Oh, God's sake.
Again?
Please, somebody get that chair away from him.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here on Monday Night Raw. Stunned silence tonight from the WWE by Randy Orton. Matt Hardy came out here hell-bent on having a fight. Orton would decimate Matt Hardy with this RKO.
Once again, Randy Orton tops himself. Face of Randy Orton, enjoying every moment of fun. It doesn't even begin to start, Kane. Demented, sick.
Smash! Matt Hardy into the steel. Being rushed to the nearest medical facility after what just happened to him at the hand. A very similar thing that happened to Edge last month.
I will never understand why Randy Orton.
The following contest is scheduled. Eric Rowan!
Our first scheduled matchup of the night, we learned via social media earlier today, is Penn.
Yeah. I just imagine trying to think about what's inside that pin now. Oh, man. Look at this.
And his opponent, Aleister Black!
As if Eric
Mr. Black shared with the WWE Universe, he said, quote, everyone here tries to about rebelling against Paradise, but as for myself, I'm...
Black would also go on to say that anyone who steps inside Black now, stepping over that pen, not even giving it the time.
Eric Rowan as Aleister Black readies himself for action.
Look at Aleister Black's eyes. He is laser focused.
Super Showdown. He competes in the first ever to wake trophy. Another one enters, so on and so forth until the last man. And now Aleister Black off of the top, and Rowan keeping up.
So I want everybody to remember that the Employee of the Month parking Q2 is really gonna stretch us.
Stretch? Covered in boom boom sauce?
Would they notice if I left?
Angus Thick Burger at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Feed your...
Cut.
Liberty Bibbity.
Cut. We'll dub it.
Liberty Mutual, customize it.
Liberty, liberty.
I just feel stuck, Doc. And I'm
stuck in a giant chocolate bar.
Huh. The new iPhone 11 runs on Straight Talk without a contract. With the new ultra-wide camera, you're shareable more than just big talk. The new iPhone 11. Now get the Straight Talk wireless, everything for less.
My anxiety got really bad after attacks. I couldn't really breathe, like my heart was beating so fast. Soon I realized like it was holding kind of a power over me. I was always more energy. I'm someone that has done it and it's not worth the consequences.
With extra refresher scum.
After 225 future, where we're innovating every day.
Dig deep for that person that you talked to this week. Do it for them.
I was not a great example to all of you all.
I told him I would tell you.
9 on USA. Stream now.
That's the huge Eric Rowan in this match. Sort of a case of that and some with Eric Rowan. Oh, and now Rowan goes to Black. Eric Rowan of Styles, United States champion Andrade, and Bobby Lashley now streaming live on the WWE Network. Right now he's got his hands full with Aleister Black.
To dominate Black.
Well, that's been the interesting thing, Byron, is that we know he's striking back, fighting back as a good fighter would.
What's where Eric Rowan got in mind here?
Barricade.
We wonder if Aleister Black is...
Black. Oh, my. Oh, man. Caught up along the knees. Into...
No mercy from Eric Rowan. You can assure yourself of that.
It's going to bring the fight to the Raw roster.
Look, Aleister Black, he knew.
Trying to set up. Oh, face first into the post.
Black.
Count of 6 here in this matchup. Both superstars have his feet. He breaks the count and goes back out after Rowan. Very interesting. Black up to the top, and he takes down Rowan.
Aleister Black, who wants to beat Eric Rowan inside the ring.
Climbs back inside the ring. And there's the striking ability. Oh, wow, what a knee strike. Wow. Into the cover.
Rowan survived that. I thought he was unconscious.
Rowan is rocked.
Oh, now trying to set up for the iron claw and a back elbow.
Boy, each one of these guys throwing bombs in there now.
Very physical matchup here. Hold on. Oh, and a power bomb.
Look at this.
Think about how much of an
upset.
Aleister Black has cut, as has Eric Rowan. Oh, now trying to set up. Still on his feet and down now onto the ropes.
Somehow, Eric Rowan is still conscious.
He's climbing back down to a knee. Can he do it? Aleister Black shuts down. Black! Byron, you can see the fine
wound in here. Rowan tried multiple times.
Watch this.
Boom! Go for the
out. He does.
Aleister Black able to
a huge statement for Aleister Black.
What happened last night at NXT TakeOver Portland, the winner of the to announce her WrestleMania opponent. We'll take a look back at what happened.
New Wednesday. Mike has one job.
I was wondering if you could...
Just last night, the Queen made her presence felt.
Been more proud of anybody than I was last night of Charlotte.
Why would that be, King?
Who the boss was, showed him who the Queen was.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Let's face it, guys. What's wrong with some of our Raw superstars showing up at NXT?
Like winning the 2020 Women's Royal Rumble match, that guaranteed choosing. And for weeks now, the WWE Universe's
Queen has enjoyed every single moment of suspense. She's been
one of the 3 women who main evented in April in Tampa Bay.
Portland. NXT TakeOver.
Well, this was last night streaming live on the Bianca Belair, but was attacked from behind by Charlotte. Let's not forget Charlotte Flair. She had very close eyes on everything that's been happening over between Bianca Belair and Rhea Ripley regarding the NXT.
Just like that, the deliberation process for the Queen.
A natural selection to Rhea Ripley, who is coming for the NXT Women's title at Wrestle.
Do you want to know why That's what I thought. So last night I went to NXT with the idea that she could come on Monday Night Raw, and so I got there, and I thought about NXT training in a warehouse. And then I thought about my class called NXT. The entitlement. Claw, who didn't fall down as many times as I now. To step in my ring on the map. Good. But there is a saying, to humble you at WrestleMania. And everyone is the next big thing.
Challenge the Queen, but I am equally as excited that it's official.
It is NXT Women's title will be defended at WrestleMania.
And 25% off championship titles. Only at WWEshop.com.
And this triple threat match is underway. Moss in defense of his title. The conventional 24/7 rules are.
This is the first time we've seen a 24/7 matchup in triple threat form.
Now remember the rules of matchup. And King, let's not
look at Riddick Bowe go now. I mean, you know, wins the 24/7 championship.
And to the point, King, he did it by stabbing his truth and broken up by Raleigh at the last moment.
Hey, Mojo,
Go Snake, that one's for you, funny man.
Remember, no count out. And then Byron earlier today at the Funko store nearby here in Everett, Washington, champion Riddick Moss.
That's the blessing and the curse of being 24/7 champion.
John Cena.
Get it done, R-Truth, right here.
Oh, and a little five-knuckle shuffle. Oh, wait a minute. Now Mojo Rawley. Wait a minute. Riddick Moss from out of nowhere. Shoulders down on Rock.
Here's your winner, and still the 24/7 champion.
Joe Riley happy. Look at him.
Not for nothing, you got to be impressed with his possession.
And he's smart getting out of dodge. The 24/7 title rules are back into effect. Oh, and truth. Rawley was furious.
Rawley was telling truth. You see what you did, yeah.
78 times.
35 times it could have been, Byron, but oh, what.
Well, here's also what could have been your advisor, if you will, for Drew McIntyre. Well, Drew had a physically
the match at regularly scheduled intervals. This continues until Albany faces Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's title at Rest
inside the chamber.
Men's Royal Rumble match. The man, Drew McIntyre.
Still a part of Drew McIntyre when he hears those words uttered.
Chills of excitement.
You can say what you want about what Drew McIntyre knows. He might be talking about that.
You're absolutely right. It's a very curious road to WrestleMania for Brock Lesnar. Remember, Ricochet, if Lesnar is able to get past Ricochet, then that means it's the WWE Championship.
Destination WrestleMania.
Remember, it was McIntyre who match and went on to guarantee himself the main event of.
That can only mean one thing. There's only 48 days. I said the magic word. That means I've got to point at the sign bigger. Point at the sign with Drew McIntyre. 2, 1. Boom!
He wasn't talking to you. You don't have to point.
All right, I'm going to give you all a city is located in Claymore country. And come WrestleMania, we're invading Suplex. We champion.
He's here.
Oh, man.
Paul Heyman.
this early in the night.
And is Paul Heyman. I give you the biggest, the WWE Heavyweight Champion of the World.
Oh, man.
Where is he?
Mr. McIntyre, you didn't. You? The entire WWE Universe to know. And still, after Brock Lesnar F2 at Wrestle.
Mr. Heyman, in over. You can say it before the match. When you're at Brock Lesnar's name when he's crying because Drew the WWE Championship.
Mr. McIntyre, I come here tonight to debate. Huge admirer of your talents. An admirer of your talents. As a matter of fact, he is in grievance with you, which he shall settle. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you,
I remember last week, MVP for his business acumen to Drew McIntyre on the road to WrestleMania.
May not have an issue with you, but I do. I invited you to the VIP lounge of an elite level VIP.
I kicked your head off.
Billy Connolly or somebody. No, what you did was hit me with a whoop you, and you gonna see it coming. It won't be a cheap shot.
And there's a cheap shot by MVP. Yeah, what was MVP saying? Oh, now MVP hard in the corner, right to the face and out. Business offer was shunned by McIntyre. Well, it might. Bell is now rung. This match is underway. Oh! Ace of McIntyre says it all. Tossing MVP into the corner and firing off on MVP. But McIntyre said last week, I don't need an external brain thinking for me. I don't need a business partner kissing my backside like MVP.
Oh! Drew McIntyre ripped that tape off of MVP's nose.
Oh no, we have a countdown upon us. 2 and 3 for McIntyre.
Well, you think MVP finally gets...
Drew McIntyre is operating on a different...
Left the building.
Good idea. MVP was brought here tonight by Heyman, and then this.
Oh, man. Kicked his head off.
On his way to capturing the WWE Championship. It will invade Suplex City and demolish the WWE Championship at the showcase of the Immortals. Now he's in Chamber. A Raw Women's title opportunity on the line for WrestleMania last week regarding Shayna Baszler. Take Asuka against the champion Becky Lynch. Good up. Oh, cover. Lynch earned every inch of that victory. Baszler, the former NXT Women's Champion, Kara through the clutch. Oh. Oh no! Oh my God!
I'm fine. Take it easy, all right? What are you doing, Jack?
Go ahead. Go ahead, Megan.
Okay. All right, I'll go. Right?
For the pain. And now I'm back on Raw, ready to smash your fan. You want to sink your little rat's teeth into my flesh? Just no, I don't care how tough you are. I don't care who you hang around. I am telling you now. Now you better find me.
Please welcome the Raw Women's Champion, the
The Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch, coming up next live on Raw. And Byron, it appears she has something in mind.
This Friday, for the first time, the Icon, just days before his battle with the Fiend at Super Show Live, this Friday, 8/7 Central, only on Fox.
Jack Black, Kevin Hart, and Karen Gillan on digital March 3rd. And it's champion Becky Lynch.
Washington. A lot of things over the last week. Fortune, and what I learned was I've no use.
Oh, it is.
WWE, this is me paying my final. Consider this. Take more if you want. Take every penny that happen when I find her. Animals go for the neck. And when they do, Shayna, in history, like pray to you. No, I have ran through Asuka, Charlotte, Sasha, Ronda. I felt I had to.
Becky! Bash around for something that you're never going to get to do. I'm in the Women's Elimination Chamber match. The Elimination Chamber match is held from... I'm a cage fighter. And me to be the one that takes your title at WrestleMania. Every other competitor in that cage. And you know better than anyone that I didn't plan to do that last week. The things that I do have. I'm going to tear the living shit out of you.
Elimination Chamber, you say. Thanks for letting me know. I'll be watching.
No doubt, Becky Lynch is winning.
That's the thing. For those of you who don't know, Shayna Baszler has a confines that she's familiar with to a degree inside the elimination.
Know what she's capable of.
Hi, ladies. Yeah, just a quick question for you. Well, actually, Charlie, it was on Valentine's Day. Hottest couples teaming up against their respected enemies. Brilliant.
I'm glad that you guys are our partners tonight. I'll give you one thing. But as I've said once, and I'll say it again, Garza and I are strictly... Calm down. This is all about business. It's all about money, okay? What are you going to say?
Hip-hop. But I'm here just for your business acumen. And as my cousin Umbe was to find out that no man can measure up to me.
I see a big smile on your... The words of Lana.
I bet you this man hates that.
The following contest is a tag team 38 kilos. The Bulgarian Brute.
He can to get his hands on Bobby Lashley. Rip it over. Garza take on Humberto Carrillo and Rusev.
I look in the mirror now, I see a man that just forgot.
Oh, quarter-pound double cheeseburger. Look at that. Got tots all for $2.99. This is ridiculous.
Live on Monday Night Raw, set for tag team match, and Humberto Carrillo to team up with what happened 2 weeks ago when Humberto Carrillo was interrupted by his cousin Angel Garza.
No vuelvas a meter a mi familia.
With Zelina Vega for her business acumen. Garza with his own cousin in mind, but thank goodness for Rey Mysterio. Then it led to a matchup. Rey Mysterio one-on-one with Angel Garza. Vegas, bam, into the concrete. Carrillo took out Andrade victims.
How about the euphoric smile on the face of Angel Garza? Concrete.
Well, let's face it, Zelina Vega and Angel Garza. See what happened to Rey Mysterio. That's what happens when you mess with their business.
Couldn't be more right. Zelina Vega refuted that immensely. And now Bobby Lashley firing up. Of course not. And now, Lashley catching Humberto last few weeks. The triple threat with Rollins and Ricochet, and then got to go.
Well, we know this is a highly emotional situation for Rusev, who wants to get his hands on
Lashley and Rusev, remember?
Why does it have to be sordid?
Because Lana was having an affair with Bobby Lashley. Lashley and Lana have since got ordered for Rusev. And now Humberto Carrillo.
Angel Garza grew up together, trained together in Mexico.
of his family on behalf of Latinos everywhere. That's why he tried to take out his Garza across the ring, and Rusev went after Lashley.
Humberto maybe
his own personal game. Out Garza into the corner, Angel
drop kick.
Oh, we gonna do this again?
Oh, here we go.
There go. Pretty common for Angel Garza if you've seen on NXT. A little awkward.
Wow!
Can tie him down, but he's tied up right now in this.
Mozzarella.
Garza teeing off on his own cousin Humberto Carrillo, and Rusev tonight on Raw.
Wow. I'll give Lashley and Garza. Garza almost got himself a date.
Kiss on the cheek, and then his.
I think Humberto may be a little jealous because Angel Garza
face in the middle of the match.
Well, how many times have you seen fans come up out of the audience and
but that happened to you in Memphis all the time back in the day, King?
Of course.
Now Carrillo. Carrillo able to evade. Carrillo trying to create a little bit of space, but Carrillo went for a sunset flip.
Oh, look at the strength of Bobby Lashley.
And here comes Rusev. Look at Rusev go. And he is looking fresh. And now,
oh man. Not again.
And now Rusev. Lashley went to break it up, and Rusev too fast.
Rusev saw it coming. That's a frustration between these two men.
By Rusev. Oh, super kick.
Just in the nick of time, Carrillo.
Zelina, husband Bobby Lashley.
Whoa.
Oh, now Carrillo back inside. Oh, what a spear!
This thing is breaking down in a hurry.
The WWE Universe.
Rusev going to the top.
Oh,
this is scary.
Oh, you're in no man's.
Oh, and there goes Garza.
Rusev able to thwart the plans.
Oh, and Garza gets the shoulder up at 2.
Zelina Vega.
That's a lot of crying. Oh, yeah, here we go.
Oh, and now trying to set up for action. And now Rusev trying to set this up.
From behind.
Oh, now Garza. Garza the cover.
The team of the almighty Bobby Lashley.
You didn't see the tights, King, but it's plain as day to the rest of us.
Date for you.
Oh, and now Rusev by Bobby Lashley.
Understandably so, Rusev frustrated.
Trophy gauntlet match. That rivalry will continue.
He will have a day with a familiar foe, as Kyrie said.
Brock Lesnar, the greatest, has annihilated every man that stepped in front of him. Claymore kick! Lesnar eliminated! Chalk up the assist to...
Ricochet is going to Brock Lesnar and Ricochet for the American champion Keith Lee, who successfully retained his title last WWE Backstage on FS1.
Introducing first, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Now the field of 6 superstars that will compete next month in Mania. There's a little added extra incentive for Natalya. It's a very physical battle between Asuka and Natalya.
And physical is leaving a mark that Natalya would be.
Would enjoy it. We're only getting started, says Natalya. Remember the field: Shayna Baszler, Natalya, Asuka, Liv Morgan, Ruby.
And from Women's Tag Team Champions, the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka
We don't care! We don't care! Elimination Chamber!
These two is quite the experience.
Well, a ton of developing rivalry here over the last few weeks and months between the Kabuki.
There's an old motto, there's an old saying. You may not start the battle, but you always find.
Kairi Sane set to take on Natalya. How about the words of Shayna Baszler in that cage? Imagine the things I do have planned.
Baszler might be capable of inside that elimination chamber.
Yeah, but I don't know, the most upset or the most...
Saying,
what is that? I know what that was.
Clothesline, and Kairi Sane. Oh, slap. Oh, and the stalling suplex. Down goes one half.
There's a reason why Natalya calls herself the Iron Woman.
Oh, WWE gets to the bottom rope to avoid the submission maneuver.
It's a smart move, but
Official having a hard time restraining Natalya.
And the spinning back face courtesy of a Kabuki Warrior.
Well, we may need to see another.
I got turned around here. Watch this.
Yeah, watch. Boom! Kyrie just raking at the face of it.
Sets them apart from everybody else.
Well, one thing is what they're thinking.
I think that's all part of the game plan, King.
5 other superstars inside the Elimination Chamber next month. Gets softened. Becky Lynch, the Raw Women's Championship match a couple of weeks ago. Love to renew that rivalry with the man.
I think there's a little extra pressure on Asuka to deliver inside Elimination Chamber.
For submission out of this opportunity.
Rough position for
Natalya, able to create some breathing room. And King, if there's anybody going into the
about that, but look at the look on the face of Kyrie Sane. Looks like she just ate some Dale's.
And now, oh!
Kyrie Sane looking a little possessed.
Oh, and Natalya clobbers Kyrie.
That's the match as a result.
She sure did.
When Natalya got Kyrie Sane cannot put away Natalya. Oh, wait a minute, trying to get involved.
That's what I was worried about. Keep an eye on Asuka.
Oh, and a kick right to the face. And the official is count of 4, and Kyrie Sane could be
not moving.
She's not going to make it.
Get back up to her feet now.
Yeah, go ahead and celebrate. Celebrate, Kyrie.
More cheap tactics by the Kabuki Warriors. Sadiq on Sane. Asuka would strike right to the face, and the team secures the count-out victory. So this rivalry continues with Elimination Chamber next month in a pursuit of a Raw.
We will be graced as the words of the Messiah spread through from the Monday Night Messiah.
And it's next
day.
The Dream remember
Murphy! Gentlemen, single-handedly saved Monday Night. Seth Rollins.
This sermon is all about.
Well, hopefully, Murphy up there, I don't know if it's polite to applaud. I think kneeling would be appropriate.
Seth Rollins, like the first time as a quartet in action, and they were successful.
Not shaking their hands. It's like a blessing.
Right. Seth Rollins with Kevin Owens and his friends, but he is not here to preach a message of.
Yes, perfectly said.
The words of Seth Rollins.
Thank you, Moo, for making me the man I am today.
Oh, thank you.
Now, before we begin, sermon was not a term that I came up with, or as it be. I simply asked for a few minutes. But sermon does seem very appropriate. Is divine. Brothers and sisters, rest to celebrate the vision in our vision. Encountered some initial resistance as I thought it might. Please, a little respect. Please, a little respect.
Please.
Last week, we completed Phase 1 King Raiders. That's through sacrifice, through dedication, through your mind too. Lightly, I take that responsibility. Phase 2 of this movie.
Brothers and sisters, movement will not be easy, but it is necessary. To seek out the lesser, we must find the flaws in the system, and eradicate them. It's not a promise, not a threat. Art. WWE superstars who remain as the weak stand in the way of progress.
Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah, look at King.
Yeah, right. Here come the Viking Raiders throwing him.
Phase one not completed, Seth.
And Murphy and Rollins are all tag team. Murphy into the ring to fight the Viking Raiders. And look at Eric and Ivan post. Oh, and the Viking
pass complete for the offering. This is off. Oh, no!
I don't like this ending to the sermon.
I can't believe it.
This Friday, for the first time on Fox, just days before his battle with the Friday Night SmackDown, live this Friday, 8/7 Central.
At KM 9000, sang about Popeye.
Shrimp.
Seth,
No
excuse
respect.
me.
No what?
Look, it's...
Oh, breaking news from Chuck. They give me the respect I deserve. Fight! We're gonna get a fight. Tonight.
With that. So a challenge laid down for later. Back in full force. AJ.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the best tag team. Chase Styles, the OC,
is at the Super Showdown event. It takes place This is the field that has been assembled thus far for the first ever 2-8 enters the match. This continues until all participants have competed. The last is declared the winner.
Man, hard to pick a winner out of that.
Styles is back on Monday Night Raw. I mean, come on. What would WrestleMania season be?
You, Uncle Alan, are at your absolute best. And that WrestleMania sign is up.
That one?
That's the gallows. Right there.
As far as we're concerned, your good brothers here.
That sounds good.
For you to say that. And being the humble man, superstar on any roster. That's true. In any era. Keep going. Yes. Critics, believe it or not. Yeah, they say I'm not as... No. But here's the thing. When I win my match, no one can say anything. No one can say anything. You know what I'm going to say? You know what I'm going to say? Who? I mean, I don't really care who it is. As long as the Lesnar. It could be Drew McIntyre, Shawn Michaels, it could be Razor Ramon, it could be Diesel, it could be Steve, Hulk Hogan. I don't care if it's the whole. But when I prove my dominance.
Another interruption?
I think somebody's heard enough. There's a man, WWE Championship. This man is Ricochet.
For the first time in a long time, to OC talk.
Fire, give me some of the legends that AJ Styles was just referencing. Razor Ramon. Plenty of history with the OC.
Hold on a second. Hold on a little. You know, I was just joking when I mentioned your name, right? I was being nice to a lot of people. I mean, place. I mean, nothing. That's what I thought. Nothing, right?
That's honestly, I ain't even mad at you, AJ. That's fine that you don't think that I deserve. I have earned my title match. And on doing what many people think is the impossible, and that is beat Brock Lesnar. You think it's funny? You think that's funny, huh? How about I prove it in a match against you? Let's say.
It's made.
Mighty big word there, little Ricky.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. There's no way I can allow your first match back on Raw. And since you're handing out challenges, and I accept. I got this.
And Ricochet was interested in going one-on-one with AJ Styles, but it appears Carl underway.
AJ decided that his foot belonged in his mouth. And
Ricochet one-on-one with Carl Anderson of the OC. But King, even you have to be too for WrestleMania. Oh, and the drop.
Same sentence as a word missile.
Here comes Ricochet! Ricochet!
We lost control. Wants everybody to believe.
Do you know why he was on my access road in the first place?
This is going to come down on you eventually, and there's no way around.
Streaming wars, social clapback, side boob, so tons, mouthy dames, Brazilian novellas.
I got you.
Because I'm here. This is my favorite part of my neck.
Riddle me this. With all this sizzling meat and crunch, papadilla, the person who invented pizza, or you, sir or madam, get a new papadilla. Better than a sandwich, Papa John's.
We're off to a good...
The left beat in the first place.
You ever get the urge to go a little crazy? You know what I'm talking about, right, Karen? It hurts more when you fight it, but totally cool here. Oh, yeah.
Whoa, kid.
She gets it. It's to go. Universal, baby.
Whoa.
So Dish lets you share your TV with your family on multiple devices.
Thank you.
Because when you can take a little bit of it with you.
5 devices, no extra charge. Dish, tuned in to you.
Teeing off right now on Ricochet. And now Ricochet, wait a minute. Hold on, here's a cover by Ricochet. Couldn't put him away. It happened on your side by the official. Now a cover in this one-on-one matchup. And away from this was during the commercial break on your screen of the official.
What do you expect? You expect AJ Styles to stand there? You think everything that came out of Ricochet's mouth once he came out here tonight?
It's Super Showdown against Brock Lesnar, but at the same time,
hey, let's send AJ Styles and.
Many have said that AJ Styles is the best superstar of this generation. So for a ton of legends and Hall of Famers, it's got to be taken into account. Better than all of them.
Right now, Ricochet, disrespect.
Path on the road to WrestleMania. Trying to catch up with Carl Anderson. And face first. And the kick by Ricochet. Ricochet. Cover. Oh, and a kick out by Anderson. Better hope that the Beast Brock Lesnar is paying attention. At least his elbow down. Ricochet. Oh, wait for the 630. Ricochet caught with a spine buster. And now the
guys somehow keep forgetting that Carl Anderson is one half of the greatest world.
Did win the trophy at a Crown Jewel back in October. Perhaps trophy gauntlet match that AJ Styles has entered into a week from Thursday. Oh, now Ricochet able to evade. What a super kick by Ricochet. Shoulders right to the ear. Now Ricochet.
Here is your winner, Ricochet!
Estimating Ricochet, Brock Lesnar among them, but Ricochet at Super Showdown.
If you're Ricochet, all you can do is show up.
And meanwhile, this just announced after the Viking Raiders and Kevin Owens, Rollins has dispatched Murphy's Man tag team action live on Monday Night Raw.
Among you has that one single ingredient.
Down. Who's going to separate themselves from the pack?
Hey, marks the beginning of a new era.
We pushed the hell out of it.
Take it. Ruthless aggression.
Domino's Tracker now has GPS, so you